welcome to Michelle Sews Again. I'm Michelle. Today I am taking part in the hashtag SewFrugal24 vlogger tour. I am one day behind. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to post mine yesterday on March 3rd. I traveled all week last week for work and I was just doing stuff around the house and exhausted, and I just honestly forgot. So here I am trying to catch up and hopefully you'll enjoy this. What I love about the Sew Frugal vlogger tour is that you get to be introduced to all kinds of new sewing vloggers that you might not already be familiar with, and everybody has a different take on what inspires them for participating in this challenge. So let me lay out the rules for you real quick. They're super simple. One, you have to use a pattern, a sewing pattern for a garment that is free. And this means it's got to be available to everybody. So it can't be something that was given to you. It can't be like a big 4 pattern that was given to you, by somebody who is just downsizing. It has to be either a PDF online, or that might be it, because anything in a magazine is not considered free because you have to buy the magazine. So yeah, it's pretty much something available online that's downloadable. The second rule is that you must use fabric from your stash. So it should be existing in your stash prior to the month of March. Sew your garment in the month of March, and you must post your reveal photograph on Instagram on March 31st and use the hashtag SewFrugal24. Tag Ruanne at the Yorkshire Sew Girl and Sam from Frugalissima. They are the 2 hostesses of this fabulous challenge. This is year 4, I think. And it's just a really great challenge. It lets you realize how many amazing free patterns are out in the world. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to make a cute garment. So the theme that I'm going to use for my Sew Frugal video today is free swimsuit cover-up patterns. The reason that I chose this is because if you're not already familiar, I live in South Florida, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time either outside on my back patio or at the beach, one of the local beaches, over the course of the spring and summer. And so I really need more swimsuit cover-ups. So that was the first thing that popped into my head that would work for me. So I'm going to be sharing 5 free swimsuit cover-up patterns with you today, and hopefully one of them will resonate with you. But if not, I can tell you, if you do a Google search or a Pinterest search for free swimsuit cover-up patterns, there is a plethora. So if the 5 that I choose don't tickle your fancy, then do a quick search and you will find something that suits you. All right, so the first pattern that I'm going to share with you is from Mood Society, and it is the Petal Coverup. This thing is so stinking cute. I love the sample image that they have sewn up. It's in this really beautiful lace fabric. The only thing about this one is it requires a lot of fabric. So I don't know how many people this one will work for if you're trying to use this pattern for the Sew Frugal challenge, because it requires 4 yards of fabric. And I don't know about you, but my standard amount of fabric that I buy when I don't know what I'm going to make is either 2.5 or 3 yards. Anything over 3 yards, I've bought more than that because I knew exactly what I was going to make with it and I needed more than 3. So this one, unless you're going to piece some things together, maybe I shouldn't have chosen this one, but it was just so cute. I couldn't help myself. So 4 yards of fabric, 1 yard of lace trim, and 1 yard of ribbon for the belt, which I'll be honest, that doesn't seem long enough. At least it's not for me. So maybe this one was designed for, somebody tiny. Anyway, I think this one's beautiful. It looked fairly simple to put together. I will post the links for every one of these patterns in the description box below. So if any of them look interesting to you, then go and check it out. But I just thought this one was really pretty. So even though it might not be feasible for the challenge, I wanted to share it anyway. All right, so the second one that I'm going to share with you is called the Pom Pom Beach Coverup, and it is from a blog called Merrick's Art. This one requires 2 yards of fabric and 6.5 yards of pom-pom trim. Again, the pom-pom trim you may or may not have laying around. If I had 6.5 yards of lots of different kinds of pom-pom trim, I would piece those together because that sounds like a super fun cover up to me. But this one is, again, this one's pretty simple to put together. And it looks just really cute with I like the sample in this one as well with the fun colors and the colorful pom-pom trim. Just looked like a lot of fun. This third one that I'm sharing with you is a No Patterns Necessary from a blog by a woman named Gina Michelle. And this one is just, you take 2 pieces of fabric that are 36 inches, so basically 2 yards of fabric that are 45 inches wide, but they're folded in half, right? So you need 22 inches on the width and 36 inches on the length for 2 different pieces. And then you're gonna cut a slant at the top for the neck. Then you're gonna open those up. You're gonna sew them at the side seams, sew them down the side, hem, and you've got yourself a swimsuit cover-up. So couldn't be easier, and you can embellish it lots of different ways or just use some really fun fabrics. The fourth one that I want to share with you, I think this one's kind of neat because it's made out of a beach towel, and it's called the DIY Towel Poncho, and it is also from the same woman, so it's from Gina Michelle. This one actually doesn't require much sewing, and what sewing it does require, you can use just a needle and thread. It is using a beach towel, and I love her sample. She used this really fun watermelon print beach towel. You can go crazy with some really fun themed towels here. You're just cutting out a circle. She suggests that you start small and get bigger until it fits. It doesn't look like she's finishing the neckline on this. I probably would, only because I would think a cut towel would fray or, shred. And then she's got snap tape for the sides so that you can just one snap on either side. So basically she's taking the whole towel, folding it in half lengthwise, cutting a hole for the neck, and then putting snaps on the side. So you don't even have to hem this thing because the towel is already hemmed. That one, to me, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make that one. And then the fifth one that I want to share with you is just called Swimsuit Coverup, and it's from a blog called Polka Dot Chair. And this one is a little bit more complicated than the others, but not complicated. I mean, the others are just folding and cutting, super simple. But this one also requires 2 yards of fabric, 2 pieces that are 40 inches by 36 inches, 1 package of double fold bias tape, and 2 to 3 yards of rope or twine for the drawstring. Now that sounds more reasonable for a drawstring around the waist. Anyway, so this one is really cute. I think this one looks like some patterns that I've seen that you actually have to pay for. So the fact that she's offering it for free is really nice. It sounds like the only pattern piece you need is for the neckline, and you just have to email her and she will send you the template for the neckline, and the rest of it is just measured out fabric. And then she tells you where to put the channel for the drawstring and all that, and it looks pretty straightforward. So those are the 5 swimsuit cover-up patterns that I wanted to share with you. And now I want to share with you what fabrics I might consider using from my stash. So I have this one piece of fabric. This kind of feels like a polyester crepe, maybe. I was gifted this from my friend Jen. She was cleaning out her stash, and this just looked like a really, this just screams swimsuit cover-up, doesn't it? With the wonderful colors and the tropical print. I only have 1.25 yards of this. However, it is 60 inches wide. So I'm it might or might not work. I don't know. I would have to play with it, but I think that would make a beautiful swimsuit cover up. And I have it written down that it's a crinkle rayon. Not sure. All right, that's one. This next one is a similar print, but this one's definitely a crinkle rayon. I bought this one from, I think, stylemaker.com, but it's, you know, my favorite color combo. If you're not aware already, one of my favorite color combos is oranges and pinks. And I love the texture of this. It's nice and light and airy, and I think it would make a beautiful swimsuit cover up if I don't use it for something else. I do have 3 yards of this, and because it came from Stylemaker, I don't know. We'll have to see about that, because it was probably pricey. Okay, then this fabric I bought from Dupe Designs. They are based in Australia, and I think their fabrics are so much fun. And I bought this a couple of years ago, and I just haven't known what to do with it yet, but I couldn't pass it up because it was just so fun with all the swimming ladies and the fun, bright colors. So this one, again, I only have 1.25 yards, but it is 58 inches wide. So I think I can maybe do something with this. And I feel like I feel like this one is screaming to be a swimsuit cover-up, don't you think? Okay, these next 2 fabrics are basically the same thing. They're the same type of fabric. They're just different prints. These both came from Morex Fabrics in California. These were both gifted to me, and I just haven't known what to do with them yet. They are crinkle rayons. I feel like a crinkle rayon is a good fabric for a swimsuit cover-up, but they're both animal prints. This one is a snake print, and they're both mauve with a white background. And then this one is, what do you call that, a cheetah print? And I have 3 yards of each of these. So I could have 2 coordinating swimsuit cover-ups if I wanted to maybe do one for me and my sister. That would be fun, right? So those are the fabrics that I have right now. The one thing I do need to go shopping for is a beach towel, because I really think I want to make that beach towel cover up, but that one won't be valid for the challenge because it's not in my stash already. And I have some beach towels, but none of them are that fun. So I don't think I'll be making the beach towel cover up for the challenge since I don't have something in my stash already. But I don't know. I think that I am leaning towards number 3, which is the No Pattern Necessary cover-up that's got the deep V-neck and it's just floaty. I think that one is the one that I'm shooting to make this month. Out of those 5, are there any that piqued your interest? Are you interested in sewing any of them? If so, let me know in the comments below. I would love it if you would go and check out the entire vlogging tour. I'm gonna put a link to the playlist from Sam's channel in the description box. So make sure and go and check out everybody else that's already done videos and keep up with it as new ones come out. I think there's like 2, sometimes 3 people every day. So go and check all those ladies out and follow along with the hashtag. I can't wait to see what you make. Bye.